Hi, my name is Mr. Lue, and I am your 7-Minute Sensei. Today, our topic is living in a global economy. Today, the debate continues on whether or not we should look inward and nationalize or outward focus and globalize. For years, we've been talking about globalization and the benefits of globalizing. Certainly, we know that the global economy as a whole has grown, and that has been as a result of the interdependency that we have with other countries. Today there's a lot of pullback and a lot of angst about whether or not we should manufacture overseas, and so the debate continues. Nevertheless, it is absolutely essential that we open and continue to expand the lines of communications between where we are in our country and abroad. Now, when we are communicating with other parts of the world, or when we're traveling in other parts of the world, there are a few things that we must consider. For example, language. If you're traveling overseas, it's important that you can speak the language. Not everybody speaks English. And so, if you need to translate, you need a language translation tool. And ideally, this language translation tool has the ability to go from text to voice, a digital voice, or from your voice into text. And this will help facilitate some communications. In addition to language barriers, you may find that you're dealing with a different currency. In fact, most likely you will be. And so, how do you exchange your currency? What is the value of your currency? So, the US dollar, if you're traveling in Mexico, you're going to look at $1 US to approximately 20 Mexican peso. If you're going north into Canada, $1 US can actually buy you more than $1 Canadian, which is nice and it's convenient. But that will fluctuate, and be aware of that. Currency exchange does fluctuate. If you're traveling to Europe and you're visiting the European Union or a European Union country, Great Britain, if you are traveling abroad, understand that there may be times that you're actually paying more for goods and services in Europe, as an example. In addition to understanding currency and language differences, you need to understand how traditions, customs work in the countries in which you travel or in which you do business. So it's probably a good idea to look at customs of the country that you're traveling to. So for example, what are appropriate greetings? Is it appropriate to even smile and say hello? How do you shake hands? What are those greetings? Learn the customs, learn the traditions. What kind of food do they eat? What kind of food will you eat in those countries? What about beverages? Now, the nice thing is that Coca-Cola is pretty much worldwide. So if that is your beverage of choice, or Pepsi, you likely can find that wherever you're traveling. If you want to eat McDonald's, yes, there are McDonald's most everywhere that you travel. But beyond that, you should take advantage of those unique opportunities to expand your awareness of other cultures and other foods and traditions. Now, if you happen to need cell phone access or internet access in another country, then you're likely going to have to purchase a SIM card. And that is a little device, a little microchip that is inserted in your cell phone that provides your global identity. Now, there are many phone companies in the United States that do offer plans that are included. For example, certain plans may include telephone or internet connections while in Canada or in Mexico. Well, the good news is that those two countries happen to be some of our largest global partners. Understanding how to navigate and get around, how to take a taxi, is another important thing about global business. So if you're needing to catch a taxi, how do you hail down a taxi, and how do you know that that taxi's taking you to the correct location? And that's why GPS systems or global positioning systems are helpful. Now understand that global positioning system is a satellite network system owned and operated by the United States. In Russia, they would have their own system. In China as well. So be aware that there could be some other mapping tools, GPS type tools that could be available to you that may be actually more reliable or worth a try. Driving, same thing. You need a mapping tool. Well, I think about covered all the digital business applications that you would absolutely want to have with you as you are traveling the globe. Good luck and good travels.